Who's that?
Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the channel today. I know it's been a hot minute since the last time I spoke to anyone on camera like this, but just wanted to chime in and let you know all I'm still alive. I don't normally shop on Black Friday, and it's not for any ethical or moral reason. It's just that retailers don't usually have anything that I want or need on Black Friday to get me very excited about. That said, this year things were different. I've been looking into building an old school pool deck for quite some time, and the deals just happened to line up with exactly what I was looking for. So even though I hadn't intended on building a Christmas complete this year, here it is. One custom old school Christmas complete, and I was able to put it together for under $200. We start off with this Vision Psycho Stick deck, and this came from Amateur Athlete in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And not exactly my local skate shop, but it was close enough. They had what I was looking for, grip was included, and they shipped it super quick. Plus it had a couple of extra cool goodies included that I was definitely not expecting. When I say that they shipped it quick, I mean I ordered it on Sunday, and by Tuesday evening I was already riding it. So shout out to those guys, definitely. The trucks, these are reverse Kingpins, they're from Waterborne. They were offering them at 50% off just for Black Friday, and I just so happened to be wanting to see how reverse Kingpins work on a cruiser build, something like this, so that was a no-brainer. The bearings are Bronson Speed G2s. I got these from Bazaar Skate Shop. That's a local skate shop that just opened a few weeks in Scranton, and I got a nice Black Friday deal on those as well. The wheels are 60mm Super Juices. These are from OJ Wheels. Technically, I bought these in early 2021. Then I swapped them out for 69mm wheels on my surf skate deck because I wanted to experiment with larger wheels. I just want to see how they would feel and if they rolled any better, and I ended up really enjoying those. So these have been sitting in a box ever since, just waiting to get their chance to come out and play again. Well, this is it. This is their time to shine. All in all, while it's not about saving money, I did manage to get some great deals and ended up with a solid build. So now I just want to talk a little bit about why did I build this setup in the first place? Well, if it's not immediately obvious, I grew up in the 80s. All my friends rode decks like this. All the pros rode decks like this. I always wanted a deck like this, but I never really got one. I had a GT Coyote skateboard that had a handle that would turn it into a scooter until you removed it. It was plastic, it was blue, it was weird. But not this deck. No, this deck was only what I could have dreamed about back then. And when I saw that it got a reissue, I had to pick it up. It's an old school style, it looks cool, and for skaters of a certain age, it just evokes those feelings of nostalgia that harken back to our youth. I look at this deck and I just think about those days, hanging out at my friend's house, watching his older brothers build a huge half pipe, and then skating decks just like this one all summer long. Despite everything that came after in the 90s, no matter how the shapes changed, the fashion, the style, etc., there's just something about that era, the late 80s, that I love and remember fondly. Plus, this style and this shape of deck, it's just fun as hell to ride. There's so much room for your feet on this deck. Plenty of space to get comfortable. I wear an 8.5 shoe and I never feel like my toes or heels are dangling off the edge when I go rail to rail. It's great for cruising, and surf skating feels even better. I love it. Now, I can see why the popsicle stick shape took over. It makes a lot of sense to have double kicktails when so much skating involves riding switch or going fakie. It definitely feels like a perfect evolutionary step forward for skating, but for me, this is what I think of when I think of a skateboard. This is what I always wanted growing up. And honestly, for my level and style of skateboarding, I don't think I'll ever lose my love for shaped decks. To me, this is perfection. Finally, you might be wondering why I went with reverse kingpins on here, and the answer is I wanted something with a tight turning radius that was just surfy enough to easily pump carve without the extra weight of a surf truck or surf adapter. This is a large board. It's already on the heavy side. I wanted to keep it light and simple. So far, it kind of works. I can definitely pump carve on this. I can build up speed, I can maintain speed if I brute force it enough. It doesn't carve as deep as a surf truck, obviously, and yet it's just enough to make it fun without being overly complicated. Right now, I'm just really stoked with what I've got here. I can't wait to skate it some more and really break it in. Unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait until warmer days because here we are in December, going into January, and who knows. Well, that's it for me today. I'll be looking forward to warmer weather more than ever now. Any chance that I can get to ride this new deck, I'll be taking it for sure. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a happy holiday. Until next time.